short video here. Just want to talk briefly about the changes that are going to be happening to this channel, and going forward, we're going to be talking about some different things, and not doing the same kind of cannabis reviews that I was doing in the past. Just want to clear up that those were meant to be a joke, and they were definitely for fun. And for those 9 subscribers that are out there, this is going to be a step away from that, and we're going to look at something different. And over the course of the next several videos, we're going to look at growing cannabis and growing it here in my basement, and what I do to do that. And we're not going to talk about things in a crazy scientific term that some people may not understand. It's just going to be super simple, straight to the basics, and that's it. I hope you find the videos entertaining and useful, and that you learn something from it, and that it helps you grow cannabis and get a nice medicine and a good product, and have a fun time doing it along the way. So we'll get into the video, and if you like it, there's going to be, we're going to keep going with that exact same seeds that I planted. We're going to follow the journey throughout the entire time. So let's get into it. Thanks. I'm going to talk a little bit about the germination process that I do, and generally what I find to give the most success. For the most part, I like to just do the old paper towel method, soaked in water. I like to use whatever box you've got. It could be anything from what I have them in right now to something along the lines of this. Anything that's gonna keep the moisture in for a little bit of the time. You don't want to drown them, obviously, is going to be successful. So I started these 2 days ago, around 48 hours actually from now. And we'll just have a quick look, and you can see as I unfold here, there's a few of them that are absolutely ready to go right now. But there's also a few in there that aren't. And there's some that are just getting ready. But ultimately, these 2 right here, we want to get them in there. And get them ready to go. Get that process of living going and moving on. But while the main thing to note in the paper towel is that you need to keep the environment moist, but not too moist. And it's usually pretty quick. Like I said, that's about 48 hours. And you can move on to the next stage. All right. So we're down here in the basement grow room, and we're getting ready to plant some of those seedlings that I just showed you that just popped out of there. And for my method, it's pretty simple for the most part. You can see that I've already got the containers all set up, ready to go. The seeds that we talked about earlier. And the other 2 things I've got is a popsicle stick and just a small syringe of water, and that's it. And this is the same water that I'll use throughout the rest of the growing process, which is some rainwater that I've collected from outside, and it's been bubbled for the entire time. We'll talk about the water as we go further, but for now we're just going to talk about what I do to get these seeds into the soil. So back here, and you can see that there's a few of them ready to go. Absolutely. So again, you see those ones that have popped. All right. So what I like to do is grab my container, move things around, whatever you need to do with your hands, or a shovel, whatever you got. Now, I like to spritz with the water. You can do it pretty generously for the first section here, because you want to make sure that those seedlings are wet throughout their entire duration of the beginning process. Otherwise, that will end up killing them and you'll have to start all over again. So now, a lot of people use tweezers and different things like that, but I think as long as you're generally gentle when you pick up the seed, you don't manhandle them, you just want to place it and it's going to be super hard to see, but I've placed the root facing down, you know, so that tap root is in there and it's facing towards the bottom, which is how you want it to grow. And then all I do is I take this and I cover that spot up with some of the soil. You can even take a little spritz of the dry stuff, because sometimes it's a little bit nicer to work with it dry. And then just sprinkle a little bit of the water over top again. Now, the next thing you can do is, a lot of these things come with humidity domes, which is useful at this point in time to keep the moisture up. Especially as you can see that I'm working with a lower moisture. I've got 43% humidity in the room, so that's a little bit lower. But I'm going to go ahead and get these planted up and ready to go. And that's about it. It's as easy as that. And yeah, we'll talk to you guys soon.